Hey, my mate. Okay, this is the studio, the laboratory. Okay, you'll get used to this view over the upcoming weeks or so. All right, so first thing, don't get too caught up in everything that I said there. I'm just trying to give you a nice, full analysis, but also understand that sort of one or two movements or issues will have a spin-off effect and create another two. You get what I'm saying? So um, that's what we do so well is we isolate really what to work on it slowly. Okay, and by working on one or two things, we actually fix sort of four things. And then from there, it's just about sort of gaining some confidence and learning to execute a little more often on the golf course, we hope. Okay, so yeah, I don't want you to sort of notice things in your swing and then go, oh, but you didn't pick that up, you didn't pick that up. So I just like to do a nice full analysis. Okay, and then obviously, as I said to you on the phone on Tuesday, from that, I will also create a longer term plan. All right, obviously, the hope is that we'll work together for the sort of foreseeable future. Okay, this, as we're always trying to get better. So, a lot of really good stuff here. Okay, I really, really like the stuff. So, for me, the sort of tempo, okay, beautiful sort of movements, the weight shift, the rotation, okay, and the sort of hand-eye coordination to deliver the golf club. Right, those are all the strengths of the game. All right, really, really good athletic movements, rhythmical movements. Okay, I really, really like the sort of look of the golf swing, or the look of the movement, should I say? Right, obviously the golf swing needs work, right? We do have a bit of work yet to do, but we're going to start off slowly. Okay, and like I said, some of these things we do in the beginning are going to affect other things. Okay, so don't worry too much. Okay, so first thing I want you to understand, okay, is that the swing is, as much as it's sort of lovely tempo, beautiful movements, whatever, okay, it is a bit loose and a bit sloppy. All right, so really one of the big first things we do is try and neaten up a little bit. All right, so first thing I want you to notice there, as you grab a wedge, and you've got, I mean, you seem sort of quite tall and whatever, but you've got this big wide stance, ball position forward, and the club's coming over here, trying to hit a wedge. Okay, you're just never going to sort of control that, return the face to the ball consistently and control the flight, which is probably more important with the wedges, consistently. It's too loose. Okay, so we don't want to make it rigid, but we do need to tighten up, especially with the wedges. And then mostly we just need to neaten stuff up. Okay, so that's the first thing, right? I mean, you can see with the driver, it actually gets sort of, you would argue, out of control. Okay, so we just need to neaten up, tighten up just a little bit. Okay, that's number one. And then number two, I think we should need to understand or try and change your idea of what the golf swing is. Okay, right. So I just want to quickly just show you a couple of little videos. Yeah. Okay, so just very, very quickly, just watch these videos quick. I mean, obviously you're watching, so just have a look.
Oh, brilliant, Lazi.
Okay, so why am I showing you that? What I need you to understand, okay, we're going to change this idea and change this movement pattern. Okay, you need to understand that predominantly the golf swing is a circle. Okay, it's a tilted circle. You're trying to create a circle around your body, okay, and intercept that golf ball at the correct time in that circle. All right, from there, we just aim our circle and we try and get the face square to the circle. Okay, but it's a circle. Right, what are you doing? Okay, your golf swing, obviously a little bit loose and long, as I said. Okay, but we kind of root it inside. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, we try and root it inside, attack the ball from inside, and then from there, try and work the face dependent on the target and what sort of flight we want. Okay, now you can see even when I'm demoing that how that's going to create issues. Okay, but most importantly, that's just not how the golf club is designed, and it's not how we use our body to create the golf swing. Okay, so this golf swing, we're going to change it into much more of a rotary movement with an interception point instead of a sort of long, rerouted inside and then handsy, flicky to try and get the ball on line. All right, so you said with the driver, sometimes you come over the top and miss it left. It's not that at all. Okay, he said it's a little bit left sometimes with the irons, but not as bad. It's not that. So what happens with the driver, obviously we get a little bit longer stuff, but basically we get inside here. Okay, swinging very much into out to the right. Okay, and then from there, as you try and flick the face over, if you slightly overdo it and then you just catch it a little bit on the heel side, okay, that thing is just ducking, all right, with so much side spin on. So to you, it'll feel like I'm doing this, okay, but it's actually doing that, okay, and then catching it off the heel. Okay, you can see in those videos, or maybe you would have picked it up, but with the irons, I think you probably do it every now and then, okay, but the irons, you almost like have forced yourself to hit it slightly out the toe, just so that you don't do the same thing, because obviously we catch it out the heel with an iron, that's where we get the dreaded S word. Okay, okay, all right, so, but that center striking and controlling the low point of that golf swing will become much easier once we change this movement pattern. All right, so that's what we're trying to do. Don't worry, not all the videos are this long. Okay, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to neaten up, tighten up a little bit, and then change the idea and the movement pattern into, okay, this golf swing is a circle. All right, so what I want you to do at first, okay, we're going to practice tomorrow. Right, first thing, wedges. Okay, now, when you're doing the wedges, especially now, it's sort of the warm-up and stuff, just forget about the circle until we get into the full swing. Okay, so first thing, wedges, we're going to go pretty narrow stance. All right, you're quite tall. I'd like a club head, but maybe go a little bit wider than that for now. Okay, ball position in the middle, so don't let it sneak forward. Really feel like your chest is over the ball. Okay, and we're going to do a sort of little clock system. So if you imagine a clock, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock, your left arm is the hour hand. All right, what I want you to do just as your warm-up, okay, grip, stance, width, body lines and stuff, all great, just by the way, sorry. Okay, right, so we're into our work. So pretty narrow stance, ball middle, chest over. Okay, I'm just going to swing back to 9 o'clock there. All right, at first, if you want a little pause, whatever, that's fine. Okay, just 9 o'clock there and 3 o'clock there. Okay, so just a little 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock. Okay, just like that. All right, let's do sort of 5 of them to start. So with the gap wedge, pitching wedge, doesn't really matter. Okay, narrow stance, little 9 o'clock. Okay, finish at 3, knock them down, and just balanced, striking, okay, everything nice and neat. Okay, then we're going to stay there, same setup, same thoughts, same ball position. Okay, we're going to try and go to 10 o'clock, and then we're going to finish at 2 o'clock. All right, so we're going to go from there to 10, another 5 of these. Chest over, everything neat, so we just like nothing moving around, everything happening right here over the golf ball. Okay, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, really focused here. Nothing moving around, nothing waving around. Okay. Nice and narrow chest over the ball, 10 o'clock. Okay. Probably could have gone a little, it's like almost like a 10 to 3, that one could have gone a little bit more, but you get the idea. Okay. So I just want you to do a few of those. We'll discuss what those felt like. Okay, if they felt good. Sorry, just checking my mic. If they felt good, and we'll see how we go, but we might take it straight to the golf course on Saturday. Okay, so that's going to be important for control, for balance, for neatness. All right, not letting things get too much with the legs, too much with the arms. Okay, so it's a baseline of what we're going to try and do or bleed into the fuller swings. Okay, but we're going to end up using it for our 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, so forth, so on and so forth. Okay, so very, very important for us. Okay, and I think as well, just feeling that Okay, compared to where your full swing is, I think you'll like it. Okay, you might miss it one or two in the beginning, but especially when you get to 10 to 2, I think you'll quite like it. Okay, right, then from there, okay, we're going to go into iron. So I've got an 8 iron here. Okay, we're going to 8 iron. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of towel drill. Okay, now what I want you to do with towel drill, what I'm trying to do here is just keep the arms a little more connected to the body. So we stop this long disconnection. Okay, but I'm also trying to teach you how important it is to have your body in and rotating in the right position. Okay, so this is going to be so difficult for you. Okay, you're probably going to hate it. Okay, but it doesn't matter. We're going to use this a lot in the upcoming weeks. All right, you have to learn. Okay, now, truth, Scouts Honor. Okay, those first two, that's the first balls I've hit today. Okay, so I've not made a full swing at all today. I've been teaching the whole morning. Okay, I'm building this up. Okay, but you should be able to hit this pretty good. I don't expect you to do this yet. I'm just trying to prove a point, right? If your rotation and your understanding is good, you should be able to hit the ball pretty good. Okay, a little bit thin, right? But I'm sure you can hear the speed I'm able to generate. Okay, with an 8 iron, with no sort of swing, with no disconnection or anything. Okay, because it's all about rotary and efficiency, right? Rotation and efficiency. Okay, so let's do a little bit better this time. Okay, now let's say I am warmed up now. Okay, there we go. Okay, big high 8 iron. Okay, I'm sure you can hear the speed. That was second swing of the day, right? I'm not saying I want you to go there yet. Okay, if you have a look there. Okay, 165, 163 meters with a top, right? Now, I'm not saying you're trying to go there yet. I'm just trying to make a point of how important. Okay, and it's not like I swing like that. You know, I don't swing like this. But how important is it to be able to rotate my body, okay, and maintain my distance from the golf ball without changing anything? And that's what the towel does. It connects your arms to your body. You're not free to use your arms and your hands. You have to use your body, okay, as much as you can. Okay, and that's the point I'm trying to make with that. Right. So what I want you to do is towel drill, okay, but nice smooth ones. Okay. 50, 60%. Okay. Still quite a narrow stance. Let's go sort of 2 club hits. Okay. I'm just going to pretend, right? Okay, and just nice and smooth little armsy towel drill. Okay, so we do 5 of those. So now we've finished with the wedge. 5 of those. Okay. And then 2 reps normal. So then you drop the towel and you do 2 reps. Now, if you have an alignment stick, please, okay, if you don't use a club for now, that's fine. We'll figure it out. Okay, so then we're going to do in the 2 reps. We're going to put this thing just sort of parallel right to our target line. So there's my target there. Okay, put that ball nice and close. Really, really nice and close, right? Okay, and then make little 3/4 length and I guess 3/4 speed, 75% speed. So towel drill, we've got sort of smooth little 50% rotations. Okay, leave that towel 2 reps. Okay, little 3/4, 75%. And really what I want you to try and do is kind of imagine this arc. Okay, so we're arcing inside, square, exiting on the inside. That is our new golf swing. Okay, not yet. Our new idea and our new movement pattern. Not inside here and flicking the face around and stalling the body. Okay? That is the movement we're after. Okay, so nice and close to that. Okay, see if you can not go into out and you work the face. In, square, in. Okay? Nice and smooth. Okay, nice complete footwork and rotation. Okay? And do 2 of those. Okay, so it's 5 towel drills. Okay, and then 2 of these. Okay, so that's 75%, 75% in, square, in. Okay, with that guide and alignment stick. Okay, so we'll discuss quickly. Obviously, this is all new, whatever. Now you got a million things running through your head. Okay, you've got to not think about all of that stuff. Okay, you just got to do this little bit of work. Okay, think clearly. What are we trying to do? Neaten up the movement. Okay, so there's not sort of so many unnecessary moving parts. And we're trying to change this movement pattern so that we're not swinging in to out with some handwork. And obviously you can see what happens to the tilt. Okay, so it's all you got to think about. All right, so you do your little things. Okay, 5 towel draws, and then 2 without. Try and get your circle or try and get your arc going. Okay, then we'll have a quick little discussion, just WhatsApp or chat, whatever, as to how did that feel, how was it going, and what are we going to use on Saturday. Okay, right. Thank you, my mates. Let me know if you have any more questions or whatever. Obviously, we'll chat over the next couple of days and get to work and enjoy. And please, if you can, send me videos from the range so we can analyze how close you were doing to what we want to do. But if not, we can go and feel and we'll discuss it from there. Okay. Thanks, my mates. Talk to you later.